It's the Refined Reseller. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. When you go to list an item for sale on eBay, should you do buy it now or should you do an auction? In this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the subject. Buy it now or auctions? I'm going to give you my thoughts, but before I do, please take the time to like this video and subscribe to my channel. So you went out sourcing, you bought a lot of items, and you want to make the most profit you can on each item, right? And you're not sure if putting it on auction or doing a buy it now will get you the most money. So what should you do? First, you have to know the value of the item and you have to know what it has sold for in the past. That means you must do your due diligence. So what is due diligence? Here's the definition. Due diligence is an investigation or audit of a potential investment. Your investment is the item you just bought. Due diligence serves to confirm all material facts in regards to a sale, in your case, a future sale. Generally, due diligence refers to the care a reasonable person should take before entering into an agreement or a transaction with another party. So as an eBay seller and a reasonable person, and I do know that you are a reasonable person, you should do your research before listing an item on eBay. So research, and research some more. Now, as an eBay seller going into my 23rd year of selling, I have the experience to know which items I'm going to put buy it now and which items I'm going to put on auction. So let's first talk about buy it now and why almost all of the items that I have listed as buy it now. Now let's take a look at this fact. Did you know that 88% of all items for sale on eBay are buy it now? That's right, 88%. I have over 1,200 items for sale and all but 2 are buy it now. So why is that? It's because I have the experience of knowing what to buy. I have probably bought the item before and I know what the item is worth and what I can list it for as a buy it now price. I don't price my items at outrageous prices that I know I'm never going to get. And here's a rule that I live by. No matter what I think the value of an item might be, it's only worth as much as someone is willing to pay for it. Always keep that in mind. So before I buy an item at a garage sale or an estate sale, I do my due diligence. I look up the item on my eBay phone app to see what is sold for in the past. And of course, I always look to see how many of those items are currently for sale and how many have been sold in the last 90 days. So I have the item, I know the value of it, and I list it on eBay for buy it now with best offer. That's right, best offer. Every item I have on sale for buy it now, I have best offer. And that's because I feel that buyers want to negotiate and they want to feel they won something. So if I have an item for sale for, let's say, $30 and I get a best offer of $20, I'm not going to automatically accept the $20. I will make a counter offer and meet the buyer halfway. I will do a counter offer at $24.99. Write him a nice note saying, look, I'm more than happy to meet you halfway. Please let me know. My experience is that about 75% of the time, the buyer will accept my counter offer. So as an eBay seller, most of the time, buy it now works best for me because I bought it at the right price and I know what to sell it for. Now, from a buyer's standpoint, buy it now is good for the buyer as well, and here are 3 reasons why. Number 1, the buyer knows exactly what the price is, and they do not have to outbid someone to get it. Number 2, if the seller has best offer turned on, the buyer can offer less than what the seller is asking and maybe get the item at a discounted price. And number 3, they can buy the item right away and there is no waiting around for the auction to end. You know, 23 years ago when I started selling on eBay, there was no such thing as buy it now. There were only auctions. So I would put something on auction. Maybe it didn't sell, so I'd have to put it on auction again and maybe again and again until it sold, if it sold at all. But things have changed and now buy it now is my go-to way to sell items on eBay. Now let's talk about auctions. When should you do an auction on eBay? I can tell you from my experience, you should put an item on auction for the following 3 reasons. Number 1, the item is rare and after doing your due diligence, you just cannot determine the true value of the item. Number 2, the sold price of the item varies tremendously. And number 3, the item didn't sell for a long time as a buy it now item and you just want to get rid of it. So let's start with reason number 1. But before I do, if you're getting value from this video and you're learning something from it, please take the time to like it and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. So you bought an item that you have never seen before and you're not sure of the value of the item. You cannot find a sold listing of the item on eBay. You cannot find a listing that is currently for sale of the item, and you did a Google search and you were not able to find sold prices on any website. So, you kind of take a shot. You list the item at a pie in the sky price and hope somebody buys it and somebody bids on it. If they don't, then you can always start the item again the next week, start it all over, and start it at a lower price. I have done that a number of times. I have started an item at, let's say, $799. Ran it for 10 days, it didn't sell. Relisted it again for $6.99, didn't sell again. Relisted it again for $5.99, didn't sell again. Relisted it for $4.99 starting bid, and it got bid all the way up to $729, almost the same price as $7.99 where I had put it for on auction the very first time. So sometimes it just takes persistence, and you have to continually put it back up on auction if it doesn't sell 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5 times. Just kind of keep lowering the price and see what you might be able to get. I can also tell you of an item that I sold buy it now that I should have put on auction. It happened a few years ago, and when I think about it, to be honest with you, it makes me sick because I left a lot of money on the table. Here's what happened. I bought a Levi Strauss denim cap with a Levi Strauss leather logo. I put it for sale on eBay at buy it now. It is still, to this day, the fastest I have ever sold an item on eBay. It sold in less than 30 seconds, and here it is. So basically what I did is I put it on sale for $299. It sold in less than 1 minute, and about 2 minutes after it sold for $299, I got an offer from another eBay buyer for $399. The truth is, I probably could have made about $500 if I would have put it on auction, but I didn't, and I lost out, so I just considered it a lesson learned. And that's the beauty of auctions. All it really takes is 2 people to get in a heated auction, and you can just sit there and watch the price go up and up and up and up. But again, it has to be a rare, hard to find collectible item. The bidding is just not going to skyrocket if it's a common item. You have to find items that are desirable, rare, and collectible. Reason number 2. The sold price varies tremendously. So you're about to list an item, you look at sold items, and the exact same item sold once for $199 and it sold once for $499. So if you do buy it now, what do you put the buy it now price at? That's a good question. The best solution is to put it on auction and put it at a starting price that you're willing to accept if there is only one bid, and then really hope that it gets bidded up much higher than your starting price. Here's reason number 3. Let's say you have something for sale, buy it now, and it has not sold in a long time. You may want to put it at auction and put it at a low starting price just to get rid of the item. I do this occasionally, hoping an auction will get it sold, whereas buy it now did not. Here's an example. Let's say I have a trumpet and I had it on sale, buy it now for $99, and no one bought it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it as an auction and start the bidding at $49.99. Now that's half price of what I was asking for it for buy it now. But even at $49.99, if it does sell and there's only one bid, I will still make a profit. If it gets bidded up, that's even better. But again, if it sells for $49.99, I basically got rid of a piece of inventory that was not selling buy it now, and I put some money in my pocket so I can go out and buy some other items to sell. So as an eBay seller, those are 3 instances in which I will put an item for sale as an auction because I think it benefits me to do so. So what are the advantages to a buyer when they're buying something on auction? Well, there are 2 advantages. Number 1, they may be the only buyer to bid and they win the auction and end up paying a lower price than the exact item selling for buy it now. It does happen. Number 2, They can put in a maximum bid, and if they get outbid, they can just walk away and not spend more than they had planned. But on the other hand, as a buyer, there are some drawbacks to trying to buy an item on auction, and here they are. Number one, you never know how high the auction will go, and sometimes you can get caught up in the excitement and spend more than you had initially planned. Number two, you get depressed because you were winning the item up until the last second and someone sniped it and you didn't win it. And number three, it takes too long for the auction to end. Some auctions go 10 days. If you bid the first day, you have to wait a long time to see if you won. So there you have it, a ton of information to help you decide that when listing an item, if you should list it as buy it now or if you should put it on auction. I really hope you learned something from watching this video, and what you learned will help you make more sales on eBay and put more money in your pocket. So please like this video and subscribe to my channel. This is the Refined Reseller saying, as always, do like me. Buy low, sell high, good sourcing, good selling, and I'll see you next time.